you so much for staying with us. And it's now time for Hello, Mr. President. Hello, Mr. President is a segment that focuses on you and issues that you're facing within your community. If it's bad roads, terrible schools, health resources that don't have enough equipment to ensure that when you go there, you don't die. We need to bring these issues to the nation and the world, because as a citizen of this country, you are entitled to your right to life. You're entitled to decent schools. You're entitled to good roads. You're entitled to health care services that have enough equipment to ensure that once you walk through their doors, their inadequacies won't result in you losing your life. If you have not yet sent us your videos, please take out your phone and record an up to 1 minute video. Send that video to us via the email on your screen, hellomrpresident.tv@gmail.com, or that WhatsApp line 0550-585832. And every Wednesday at 9:30, we will show your videos to the world and call onto policymakers to do something about it. If you don't have a camera phone, don't worry, just text us the problem. The most important thing is that you have a platform for your voice to be heard. You don't have to be from any economic background to share your thoughts about how this nation is failing you. This week, we'll be focusing on the health sector, and we're looking at our health infrastructure because a lot of us are going to end up in some of the hospitals in our countries one way or the other, and we need to advocate for better. So we're going to look at the first video we received this week.
Go. Okay, so this is the nature of the road leading to the physiotherapy department of the Effia Nkwanta Regional Hospital. The road is very, very bad, and then most of the patients, the patients are finding it very, very difficult to climb. Unless you chat up, most of the cars here are even refusing to bring the patients up there simply because the road is really, really rough. So we are appealing to the government, the various stakeholders to come into our aid and then construct this road for us. We'll be very, very happy if it is done very urgently, because the patients are finding it very difficult. As you can see, as I was walking, it was very difficult for me. So we are appealing to the government, the various stakeholders, to come into our aid. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Kujo. Mr. President, this is the Effia Nkwanta Physiotherapy Department, which I am a patient of. The road to this facility is very, very bad, and we will plead with you and the appropriate authorities to fix this road for us so that we clients who come here can come here for a better health and a better training. Thank you.
So that's the Effia Nkwanta Physiotherapy Department. If you know anything about physiotherapy, you know that patients who go there for that help will absolutely need help. You know, they're probably suffering from a certain physical disability that they need assistance with. You can imagine someone trying to wheel a patient in a wheelchair on a road like that. The road can even make your situation worse before you go to see the doctor who's supposed to help you. And that hospital is actually supposed to help over 400,000 people in the community. People are not going there because of the nature of their roads. They are thinking about, what if my situation is worse off before I even get to see the doctor? And we need to do something about this. And if you're watching us and you're from Effia Nkwanta and you've experienced something similar, or you've gone through this road, we want to hear from you. So please use the hashtag BreakfastDaily and the WhatsApp line 0550-585832 for us to hear from you. It's no longer okay for us to say that because the thing is not happening in Accra, it doesn't exist, because every Ghanaian life in each corner of this country is important. We do have the medical director that we want to talk to, Dr. Timbo. We're going to get a hold of him soon, but until we do that, we're going to talk to the PRO of that district, and he's going to come on the line and talk to us about exactly what's happening. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining us. Please, can you quickly introduce yourself and tell us a bit about what you know about this issue?
Well, thank you very much, and good morning to all listeners. My name is Effia Nkwanta, and I'm the Public Relations Officer for Effia Nkwanta Regional Hospital. Yeah, and we acknowledge the fact that that road is a little bit in a terrible shape. Now, that road is about 21 years old. It was part of the project to construct the physio department. Now, when the physio department was contracted to be constructed in about 2000, the road was part of the external work which was supposed to be done. And so, as you can see, as you mentioned in your introduction, that road is about 21 years old. So that's what I can say.
And how long has this problem been going on in the community?
Well, when the road was initially constructed, it was in a very good shape. But for these 21 years of its existence, it has come a long way, and it has deteriorated in this time frame. And, the lecture that I gathered when researching into the project was that initially the road was supposed to be constructed with pavement blocks. That was part of the contract arrangement. But unfortunately, that was not done. Rather, they used some chipstone bitumen for that shred. And, because it looks, anytime there's rainfall, it erodes portion of it. And that is how come it is in that terrible shape.
And what are your patients saying about this problem?
Well, the road is actually a very short road. It is just an entrance from the Effia roundabout into the hospital itself. And about just a few, so it's not a long stretch. So it is not such that patients or our clients find it very difficult. We can drive on that road, just that it is not cut. It has been gravelled, and you just have to tie it and put it in a good shape. So it's not something which is actually obstructing every delivery. Just that it would have been better if it was not properly constructed to minimize the incidence of dust and all that.
And what are the stakeholders saying that what exactly is going on? Why is it taking them so long to fix this problem?
Well, like I mentioned earlier, the deterioration has taken place within a time frame, and if you are already aware, government has earmarked Effia Nkwanta for redevelopment, the holistic redevelopment of Effia Nkwanta, which we are expecting to come on stream this year. Irrespective of that, the management of the hospital has also taken some steps to address the road problem. Because, it brings about a lot of tax in the area. Not that it's not trouble, it's not trouble though, but it is tax. It makes a lot of tax. That is why it is of much cost. So, management has actually taken some. We are soliciting for support from government to help us with some. Already, just more construction limited has provided us with that. And I believe strongly that after when we get these materials, we will be able to that ease the condition for all of us.
How transformational will fixing this road be for your patients?
Can you come again?
If this is fixed, how would it transform the lives of patients who are currently struggling with the nature of the road?
Oh, when that project is done, it will minimize the incidence of that. It will minimize the incidence of that, and it will also help to reduce the time that is wasted in the hospital, and I think it will help a lot. It makes the place more conducive, and it will even be attractive for people who are, when they come to the hospital and the road is properly constructed, it will even give them some relief.
Okay, Mr. Baidu, we'll follow up with the policymakers of your area on the status of this issue, but thank you so much for being with us.
You're welcome.
And Mr. Baidu is a PRO of the Effia Nkwanta Hospital that we just shown you. The physiotherapy unit has this road that has not been fixed for God knows how long, and we know that patients who go to that unit are physically disabled. They have a certain challenge that they need the support of the staff there to overcome. But if you have a barrier, which is the road that you have to overcome before you even meet the health professionals to help you, it will only just prolong your process of healing. So we're going to follow up with the authorities and see what can be done about this issue. We have another video from the same region. We'll take a look at it and then continue the conversation.
Eugene Ebumensa is my name. Here is the venue where President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo came to cut the sword for Shama District Hospital. He cut the sword on 17th August last year. And today is 18th May 2021. As we have seen, there is nothing on this site. Look at various sites. There is nothing on this site. There's nothing on this site. Thank you.
So where he's standing is actually supposed to service over 23,000 people. Okay, so 23,000 people in that particular region currently don't have access to a hospital. Even though the government went there, the president himself went there to cut the sword. If they had even seen some kind of development happening, they would know that, okay, there's some light at the end of the tunnel. But as you can see there on your screens, there's nothing that shows that something is being worked on. And our health is not something that we have to toy with. If any of us ends up in that district right now, we would need a hospital that's just as good as the hospitals in Accra. We have the DCE on the line. We're going to talk to him about exactly what's been happening and the status of on this project. Good morning.
Good morning, madam. How are you?
I'm good, Mr. Amoah. Thank you so much for being with us. Can you please update us on exactly what's going on with this project?
Yeah, thank you. And let me say a very good morning to your listeners this morning. Yes, the president came to cut the sword for the construction of this project. Interestingly, this district hospital was lobbied for by the former Member of Parliament, Honorable Patrick Pamford, and to some extent secured before even the president promised the 88 district hospital when the COVID-19 set in. I had the privilege of traveling to China with the MP and a team from the Ministry of Health to look at the contractor who is coming to the project, a Chinese contractor, look at the designs and all the equipment that will be needed in that hospital. The story that you just showed, I can say that to some extent it's not the true state of affairs. As you can see, you see that we've done work on the land. You can even see some structures there and all that. Let us not forget that after the cutting of the sword, we went into elections, and after the elections, the president has to appoint his ministers again, go through vetting and all that. So it's more or less affected the process. That notwithstanding, the contractors have men on the ground who are doing some studies, environmental health, environmental impact assessment, and also the topography of the land and all that. It is necessary because initially the idea was to build a hospital at the site where an abandoned health center is, which was started during the Kufuor administration but was abandoned when the NDC came to power. So when we were able to secure this land, in order for us to get all the facilities that are needed as part of the hospital, we needed to go through the processes all over again.
Mr. Amoah, what are the timelines we are working with? When will your people see the structure?
Yes, I've been speaking to the project coordinator. He has assured me that hopefully, he said even yesterday they were at a meeting, and hopefully by the middle of next month, construction work will start. By then, they will have finish with the environmental impact assessment. They will finish with the value for money
When can we
audit and
see
all
the
that.
full project in its totality? When will we be able to see that? Because we know that it was supposed to take just 2.5 years. So what are the timelines we're working with?
Yeah, so as you said, if work starts by middle of next month, then we are looking at the next maybe 24 months thereabouts, where we can see the completion of the project.
All right, thank you,
And,
Mr. Moa. We'll call you next week to follow up on this matter because some of your people there are sending us messages that they don't see anything happening. Unfortunately, we've run out of time. Thank you, viewers, so much for staying with us for this edition of Breakfast Daily. It's been my absolute pleasure being with you. My name is Effia Nkwanta.